But yeah, I'm gonna have to
Ah,
check out now.
yeah. Oh, it's all part of the experience.
It's just gonna make
But
it
it is
like the
AIDS.
moment I get there, it'll be so worth it. Like it's gonna be fucking unreal. But it's just like the 12 hours before you're like, Jesus Christ, this is gash. Like I remember like waking up for. I didn't wake up for. I didn't see the night before because I was so like half excited, half a bit like anxious, and like with the anticipation for exclusive. And I just remember like getting the train to like Gatwick. Like it was quite exciting initially, but then also you get off the train, you're like, how the fuck does an airport work? Like when your dad's not the
Yeah.
one in charge, it's like I know I need to get to a plane eventually, but what are the steps in between that?
I was gonna say, to be fair, I don't think I've been. Uh, I think I haven't been actually like, in the cockpit in that sense. In terms of, like I'm the one who
Yeah,
is getting us to meet. But I've been through it so many times now as an adult where
mhm,
I've been like way more just aware.
yeah.
Like, so I kind of get the. Have I been? No, me and Claire haven't been on our own in an airport, but it's pretty. Yeah, it's actually way more simple than like would have
Yeah, bro,
previously
it's
thought.
super
It's
simple. It's
not.
insane.
It's really not that
I'll just get the
hard. Then that's all you'd really need, and then
Yeah,
obviously just pack
I
in your
didn't even have a
shit.
bag either. I just bought a fucking a I just went with my Tommy Hilfiger man bag, just on
Yeah,
like just because it was like easy to travel light. So I didn't have to like check a bag in or anything, which is quite nice. But
yeah. I do like traveling light.
it's definitely doable. Obviously, I can't really do it for DEF CON because I need a tent and shit. And like, I was gonna get a travel package and just get one of like, the cool tents there, but it ended up being like
Yeah.
hundreds of pounds. Like it ended up being like £700 per person.
Um.
Because this one was like a two-person package, so between two of you, like it's still pretty steep, but like one person like 700 quid for like a tiki tent and like, all the stuff. Like although it is cool, I was like, that's just a lot of money to pay on top of the fact that I'm already spending like I've probably spent over 500 quid on this already. It's also mad
Yeah.
because like I thought like it's a lot for me because like, people were chatting about it in like the Reddit. Some people were being like Dutch people like, I would take it for granted that like it's annoying for us we have to get like a travel an hour by car and we wish it was less than that, let alone getting a plane. But then obviously like for me like it's a lot more than like an hour by car. But then some person was like, yeah, I come from America. DefCon for me and the wife all in is 3.2 grand.
Fucking hell.
And then they would happily spend that on like a 4 day festival because like it is like the biggest one of the year, so it is a sick experience. But it's like fucking hell, like it is a lot to spend on some kick drums.
Yeah. What ones are in America then that you miss out on? Like,
Well, like festivals.
surely there's ones. Yeah.
Ultra is
Like
fucking,
similar
it's
events.
so cool. There's no hardstyle ones in America really.
Oh, because you said it's way bigger in Europe.
Yeah, like the scene in Europe's big, and then the second biggest place for it is Australia, which is a shame because DefCon 1 Australia got shut down
Oh,
because there was a
how
death.
come?
There was a death at the camping ground. There
Oh,
was like, I think
fucking
there was
hell.
like two or three deaths, just people overdosing. But like Oz's market is way stricter. Like that's why like games, for example, will get like banned in Australia, as you're aware.
Oh
Same
yeah,
kind of thing with
yeah.
festivals. Like they're really like, if shit goes wrong, Australia will like, their government will be like, yeah, we'll be fucking better learn Chinese, buddy. Like they'll just like,
Yeah,
like completely fucking annex it. So for that
yeah.
reason, DefCon 1 Australia, which like a lot of people was like, it's so sick because the Oz crowd are really like intense, but like they're like, apparently the crowd was sick. Um,
Damn.
but yeah, got fucking shut down, which is a shame because apparently that was a sick one. I mean, I'd never go because it's just not feasibly like, it's stupid money and it's not as big as DefCon 1 like Netherlands anyway.
Yeah.
It's more just sick for like the Oz crowd. They have their own that's like way closer and like way more accessible.
Yeah.
But
It's a shame.
there's what the fuck? Oh, someone started sawing all the civs went mental. They just go kill all the civilians.
Oh yeah. So is there a release date for Payday 3 yet?
Yeah, I
Or
put actually if you go in the Payday channel, I put the an edit for
yeah.
the
I saw.
developers. It's like the
Is
25th of
it?
September or some shit. I think it said on there.
Oh, that's not
It's not
that
long
long.
until.
There you go.
But yeah, just a load of interesting stuff about it was in there. So I'll just send it to the channel if the boys want to read about it. They can. If not, it's all good.
Oh yeah. It's not even that much. It's not even crazy expensive, is it?
No,
Jog said it was 35 quid.
yeah, it's like 40 quid or some shit. It's actually really reasonable.
Yeah. Huh.
Which I don't know how that's gonna work because games is like now just getting so much more expensive to make that like I feel like they're gonna be like calling themselves out of money, but I'm not gonna complain that a game is costing less money than more.
Yeah.
Actually, like I'm kind of not annoyed, but like I had a really productive morning and then went back to sleep. Like I woke up at like
Oh,
7:30. 'Cause I fell asleep at like 1:30, which at the moment my sleep pattern's been just like, you know the vibes. It's just some holidays. It's just like your sleep pattern just slips through the cracks so quickly. Um, but I woke up. I went to bed like 1:30, and then woke up at like 7:30. I was just wide awake. So I was like, oh well, fuck it. Like I may as well get up. So I got up and like cleaned my car fully, which took a good like 3 hours. Um, and it was like 11:30, and I was like, I'm kind of tired. So like, I think I had a shower, and then just was like, I was gonna do like to my room after that, because my room just like is kind of in need of a tidying. So when I was doing
uh-huh.
like all my like revision for like exams, just gonna put on the wayside. I was like, I literally like wake up, fucking procrastinate, then be like, right, I'm not gonna clean my room because that's not way procrastinating. I've got to like lock in. And then like my carpet is just like and my bed, for example, is like a week overdue of being changed. It's not like fucking I'm living in dirt, but it just kind of feels a bit like just a bit not as clean as I'd like it to be. But
Yeah.
I was gonna do that, and then went back to sleep, and then literally woke up at like 4 p.m. and I was like, oh shit. So now from like 1 till 4, but it's all good.
Well,
Car's a good spot.
it's
The
probably a
sun.
better.
It's at least something.
Ah. Oh yeah, I got my car service and MOT this week, so
Oh nice.
I just got some. It's just kind of small stuff like the clutch just feels easier to press down. The so does the handbrake.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just general
Overall,
upgrade.
it's not really that different. Yeah, just good to. I don't mind. It was like 400 quid all in all, but I don't
Yeah.
mind maintaining it because it's
It's
just
like a
worth
simple
doing,
job,
really.
innit? You just need to like you pay the money and it just saves you the headache down the line. If you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
service it
yeah,
before the
yeah,
clutch blows up, it's literally GG for the car, really.
yeah, yeah,
So you may as well just pay it
yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Oh no, do you mean like when it's easy to press down, it means like it's nicer to drive, or?
I don't know. I've literally just driven it back from the place. So,
Because I always find like,
not as in like today, but only
yeah.
one journey. I mean,
Because I always find like after my service, like it always feels like way easier to like again like change gears and shit. It always feels like I don't know if they like lubricate it or what, but it feels just like way like I don't
yeah.
know, way smoother. But I don't know if that's placebo
I
or
think
not, because it's
yeah,
not really like lubricating a clutch or like isn't really part of like a procedure for a service. But I don't know, it just always feels
well,
like
no,
super like just
yeah, I
nice
don't
to
know.
drive.
I mean, they replaced like they did the main things they did were put a new brake fluid,
Nice.
and then they changed like it was like oil filter. Uh,
Yeah, so it's
I
oil
can't remember
filter,
what the more
it'll be like
like
cabin air
air
filter.
filter was
Yeah,
it
it's
something
air
like that?
filter, cabin
Yeah,
air filter, and fuel filter are the four.
that's it. Yeah, yeah,
I used to change them.
yeah. And then yeah, so I don't know if I don't know. It must something they did. It
Must
was
be something.
because it's like so yeah. My dad said oh what like it could just be placebo, but I'm convinced. Like I wouldn't I wasn't even looking out for it, and I thought it. So
No, yeah, like, I remember like my gears felt the same.
yeah,
Like, it was a little bit like sticky, but like it just wouldn't go in like that smoothly sometimes. And like, after like my service,
uh,
it always feels like it just fucking slides into gear so nicely.
yeah, yeah. They must do something unless it is. Fucking hell. I don't know. Unless it is, I don't know the system behind like what actually lubricates the clutch and the gear and stuff. So
Frankly, neither do
yeah,
I.
I've no idea. So I guess it could easily be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think any of my cars just due for a while, which is quite a nice feeling. Like I've got like, I think a good 4 months on my service and like 5 on my MOT,
Yeah.
which is just nice. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
worry about
yeah,
like
yeah.
any money, and my car still runs fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had a bit of a dubski fucking last like month because yeah, out of nowhere, the national statistician said we're all getting a grand and a half, so I don't mind if I do.
That's
And then
unreal.
turns out I've also been paying, I paid a grand extra in tax, so I just got that back. I'm getting that back tomorrow.
And that's unreal. Just
So
getting rebated like 2.5, or just like randomly drop 2.5k in your head top. That's
yeah,
blessed.
yeah, I don't mind if I do. I mean, the tax thing they just essentially just made me save up a grand. So I ain't really complaining because like yeah, it's annoying that I haven't had access to
Forced
money I should have
savings.
had access to. Yeah, it's just like it seems like they've calculated it correctly too. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah,
Say my
in
money's.
some ways it's a dubski.
I need to get back on the grime of work and start doing like some 4-day weeks just because I need the money. But
Yeah,
it's not like awful, but it's just like I just hate fucking like spending money when you're not really recouping it that quickly.
yeah.
Like I
That'll
had
probably be
like
me next year.
yeah, like I had like 6.5. Like I was basically I always have 3k in my savings I don't touch, and then I had like I made my like after I bought like the iPad of Chloe, and then like I bought some other stuff that month. I think I bought all my exclusive tickets and shit. I ended up dropping like
Mm.
£2,000 so quickly, and I was like, holy fuck! Like, I've actually got like £1,000 in my main account. Well, no, I think it was just under. It was at 1.9, but the one makes it look like way sketchier than it is.
Yeah.
And then I was back up to like 3.5 in my main, so it was like 6.5 total, and I'm back down to like 2.3 in my main. I don't know whether like the grand and a bit's gone. Although in saying that, DEFCON was way more expensive than I was expecting, because I had to drop like 200 quid on like a travel lodge for one day, and then we paid for our parents in
Yeah.
Rome for 4 days for their anniversary,
Damn.
which was like quite a nice thing to do for the parents. Always feels good, but it was definitely pricey. But so I literally dropped
Yeah.
a grand off in like such a quick amount of time. I was like, oh fuck. So I want to try and get back to £3,000 in my main, because I've slowly been at that like 3 and 3 split. Like I feel so comfortable with like £6,000. It means like if anything big goes wrong, I can pay for it. So I have like more than enough money left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the smart way of doing it. Having that backup. Full show. But, I mean, that's typical considering this guy's a uni student.
Yeah, I'm just like if it wasn't like for parking, I'd be like £1,000 up. Like it's been insane how much I've been spending on it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel like as much as it
Fucking
is shit. Like I
hell.
could have been paying like 4 quid a day rather than 13 if I was parking at Gunwharf. What the fuck?
Um,
Bro, are these guys retarded? We just failed the host.
That is tough.
Anyway, but yeah, like it's just like I think like I kind of like just between like letting my like routine stuff a little bit, and also I think I did have a lot going on like with like early months of this year. So like after Christmas,
Mhm.
I just turned up to uni like so late all the time. I'm not massively. I'll be like 10-15 minutes late, but it's just like the carelessness of being like, oh well, I'll just leave 10 minutes late. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
not,
yeah,
you're just
yeah.
not in the right mindset to then like do a lot of learning if you're prepared to just rock
No.
up 10 minutes late. But I was leaving so late and I'd be like, well shit, it's already like 9:05. I've not even parked yet, so I just parked. Like, it's just easy to park closer.
Yeah.
In the last 2 months, I really like pulled it back and was like, get my arse in gear a lot more, which is nice. I think it kind of paid off because I got thermodynamics back today, and I'm kind of annoyed. I only got 62% in the exam, which is granted, thermodynamics is a really hard subject. So getting 62% is not to fret at, but like I know full well that in one of the equations I used the wrong form of A, and that was worth like 10. I think it was worth 10-15 marks, and that would have put me like above 70%. Because for the year, I got 68% in thermo, which means I got 2% off the first.
Damn.
Which it doesn't matter, obviously, you only need to pass first year, and I'm not trying to do an integrated masters. And to do the integrated masters, you need to get like above 70% for like all of your modules. So 68% in my first year for thermo, still like something to be pretty proud of. I'm like damn, like it was like a personal level. I would have liked to get like higher, but I got materials back, and that was the one that's an open book, and it was the most piece of piss exam of my life, and I got 88% in it, which is quite a nice feeling. Even though it was open book, I still like did like some good work before it. And I dropped like such a small amount of marks, which was obviously always nice. So I'm only waiting for 2 more back now, which is like my like floor to ceiling has been way better this set of exams than my first set. My first set I had a few firsts. I had like a 70, a 73, and a 74, but I had like a 51 and a 55. Whereas the lowest I've had this time is like 62. But I've still got maths to come, and I know I just really struggle with the maths exam. Like, all the maths we did this term was just like really tricky. But as long as I get like above 4% in the maths, I won't have to retake anything because Solid's went really well, and that's really hard. And I did a lot of graph to that, and I put the effort in. I did really well in it, I think.
Nice.
So fingers crossed that one will go well. I'm just waiting on maths, and if I failed maths, I'm gonna be like annoyed because it's fine because I only have to retake one in July, and I'll just do like a load of fucking grinding up before it, so it'd be fine. Also, they say a lot that if you pass everything else and you only fail by like a few percent, a lot of the time they will just bump you up to like the pass mark and be like, fuck it, like it's not worth making you retake an exam.